Welcome back to the Hong Kong Coliseum. It is second round action all day today. Next up, we've got men's singles and a former finalist at this particular event, the 2020 Olympic bronze medalist, Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, up against Qiyu Zhen from Chinese Taipei, fresh from reaching the final at the Taipei Open last week. Well, Jason Gunawan, who had been promoted from the qualifying draw, has beaten Christo Popov in 2 straight games. Jason Gunawan obviously playing exceptionally well. This, as you can see, is from the bottom half of the draw, and 3 players from Chinese Taipei just in this bottom half. We're going to watch the match with Ginting, which will decide who plays against Gunawan in the quarter-final tomorrow. So the 2 players make their way onto court. It's the man from Chinese Taipei. He's a tall athlete, he's 6 foot tall. And I know, Steen, that you won't have watched any of his final last week because you flew on Sunday to come out to Hong Kong, but I managed to see some of his match and was very impressed with him. And by the way, a belated happy birthday, because it was your birthday on the aeroplane as you came here to Hong Kong. So, the toss of the coin. No, I couldn't make that out, Steen.
I think she chose side.
Okay. Thank you.
And Ginting chose to serve.
So, first meeting between these 2 players, and that's because this man, Qiyu Zhen, hasn't been a regular at these higher tier of tournaments on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Whereas this man, Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, who will turn 28 next month, from Chimahi, west of Bandung, he has been playing in these elite tier tournaments for some considerable time. In fact, this is his 7th consecutive appearance here. He reached the final in 2019, losing out to Lee Chuk-yu in a controversial final shot of that final when he was faulted at the nets. Beat Toma Junior Popov in 3 games in the first round, and he's already been in a final this year. That was the All England Championships, where he lost out to his teammate Jonathan Christie. So to the unseeded Qiyu Zhen, who is 27 years of age, from Keelung, which is a major port city in the northeastern part of the island. He went up 7 places after reaching the final last week at the Taipei Open to his career high of 35. So this is his first week at these giddy heights. He did play this event last year, and he lost in the qualifying to Kieran George. This year, he's in the 2nd round because, as you can see, in the 1st round, he beat Yushi Tanaka of Japan 2 straight games. What a difference a year makes, Steen. And I think he's a player that's really improved in the last 12 months.
Yeah, I totally agree. I sneak peek a little bit back at the semi-final from Chinese Taipei, which I didn't see live, where he defeated Cho. And actually, he his movement reminded me a little bit about John Hak-jin from Korea. And now when I look back at the tournaments, I can see that only 3 tournaments ago, he lost to the real John Hak-jin from Korea.
So our court officials for this one: Kang Sung-young from Korea in the umpire's chair, and service judge Dito of France.
Taipei. And on my left, Sinisuka Ginting, Indonesia. Sinisuka Ginting to serve, love all, play.
So the seeded Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, the number 7 seed, far side of the court as we all look down against Chi Yu-Jen. With 2 World Tour Super 300 events that Chi Yu-Jen has contested the final, he actually won the Saeed Modi 300 at the end of last year. And of course, Steen, that now counts towards the race to the World Tour finals for this year.
It does, yep.
To love.
There's a cutoff date late in November each year, and the tournament's still played in that same year, but after the cutoff date, they count towards next year's ranking of the World Tour finals.
Well judged.
To all.
So the first challenge of this match.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Indeed, it was long.
Sub-server, 3, 2. Play.
Nice. It was not even a half-pace smash, that.
And that was really important because Chi had to move a little bit. He obviously had to move to the side, but he should have moved a little bit forward as well, and that's sometimes very difficult. It's easier to go directly to the side than to go to the side and a little bit forward.
Yeah.
Like to go to 2 o'clock on a imaginary watch. I was also quite impressed with what I saw when he played Chou Jin-Jian in the semi-final last week. We talked about shot quality in the previous match with Yu Jiamin and Busanan. I think he's got good shot quality. This man here can attack from both his backhand side and his forehand side. He's perhaps not the fastest of players, and also hasn't got the strongest of smash, but he's able to follow up. In his defense, I think the body defense is a little bit weaker than his defense to the sides. That's a great rally, this one.
Yeah, good play from Ginting.
The question mark is, can Ginting up the pace so much that the shot quality goes down from Chi? Can he take the shot early on the front court? Chou didn't take the shot early on the front court in the match that I saw. So will that make a difference and provoke more errors or more opportunities for Ginting?
Oof, my goodness, that wasn't a million miles away.
And if Ginting can't do that, then I suppose we can see that the errors go the other way, that Ginting could start making quite a bit of errors.
I remember you and I discussing during the All England Championships, and not just the final against Christie, the number of net shot errors this man was making.
Yeah. He's going hard for the net, but sometimes it's too hard.
Shot. You mean he tries to make it too tight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's also his strength, that he's so good at the net. It's not always so easy. There's a lot of difference in between the different shuttle brands, and some are easier to spin with, some are easier to control with, some spins very uncontrollably and stuff like that. So it can change from tournament to tournament.
Yeah. Yeah. He knew as soon as he lifted that shuttle it was going to go long. Yeah, there's another net error. Oh, missed opportunity. It's amazing, isn't it, Steen? Because, you know, I'm just going back to the net shot issue, because I appreciate what you say. Different shuttles tumble differently. Maybe the cork is a little more solid on some than others, and therefore the touch is slightly different. But, you know, I think most of it comes down to belief and that confidence. And there's, I mean, you see it time and time again in sport, how fragile this confidence is. You miss one or two and all of a sudden you start doubting yourself, but you're one of the best net players in the world.
Yeah, but
why doubt yourself?
But there's this sign that says self-confidence is a very fragile thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it hasn't become easier with social media, because there's a lot more room for wise guys like us to come with comments and make judgments that might be completely off, but it's become much more difficult to maintain self-confidence.
Yeah. Service fault, oh my goodness.
He knew that. And the umpire knew that he knew that. But just a little break to get ready for the next rally.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And the 1 point advantage is with Chi Yu-Jen of Chinese Taipei. Look at that. Crikey. That must have caught the outside edge of the line. That was mighty close. So the 1 point advantage with Qiyu Zhen from Chinese Taipei against the number 7 seed Anthony Ginting. Wow. Oh, well, he's challenging.
Challenges called in.
Well, if he's made this, Qiyu Zhen, it was sensational. Here we go. It was sensational.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Sub-server. 13-11.
I hope he didn't aim there. I hope he aimed a little bit more inside. So that's the outer side of his marking that he played there. Qiyu Zhen.
12, 13.
Gone wide.
Sub-server. 14, 12.
A situation where you're like perhaps 40-60 underdog to win the rally, and then you lose it immediately.
Sub-server.
Pretty much similar to that one.
17, 14.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Sub-server. 15, 13.
Super important to have that in your arsenal, that cross, because look where Ginting was standing. He was covering the straight one and the cross slice drop shot. When you have the cross smash as well, it's super difficult for the opponent to tell anything. Oi, way too high.
Well, it's point for point at the moment. That's missed.
Sub-server. 16, 14.
And again, from the body language, we have this battle between a player who's played at the Olympics and a player who, in this case, is younger and more up-and-coming than we saw Busanan in the previous match. But Qiyu Zhen, he's out there to get some victories, to create a name for himself.
And of course, in the first round here, Anthony Ginting got revenge over Toma Junior
did.
Popov, who beat him in the group stage in Paris. After the All England with an All Indonesian men's singles final, I mean, I'm sure a lot of the Indonesian fans were hoping that maybe that could be replicated at the Olympics, and sadly, both of them lost at the group stage.
They had the worst draw of all the players in the Olympics, and a strange draw as well, as Christie was in a 4 group and had to play an extra round compared to the other 3-4 seed. But yeah, that was disappointing anyway.
Yeah.
Sub-server. 15, 16.
good smash. There was the body. And he's not good at defending that, Chu Jen.
Because he's a tall athlete and it's difficult to get out of the way, or it's just something he should be working on?
I don't know.
After all, Axelsen manages to deal with the body smash, doesn't he? He's even taller than she. Now this is a good little run. 3 straight points from Ginting to go back into the lead.
Good placement again.
Server, 17 all.
Well, he didn't just beat Cho Tien Chen, the highest ranked player from Chinese Taipei, last week at the Taipei Open. In the quarterfinal, he disposed of Wang Suwei as well. So the two men's singles players who have been leading the charge for Chinese Taipei over the last, well, probably decade, I would say.
Yeah.
He disposed of both of them. This is a big point. Yeah, drifts long. And a 2-point advantage here for Anthony Ginting. And only 2 more points needed for this opening game. Yeah, inside the back line. Very difficult for us to see the back line from where we're sitting. Game point opportunities for Ginting. Oh, that's way too loose.
I like the way he stayed at the net, Chu. 4 or 5 rallies ago, played the net and killed the lift from Ginting. There's a good chance that Ginting was going to play back at him this time.
Opening game, 21-18. 21-18 in 18 minutes, and 1 game to the good. The number 7 seed from Indonesia.
Second game, low ball, play.
So a new shuttle for the start of the new game. Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, 1 game to the good. That opening game, 21-18. Now don't laugh at me, Steen. I'm going to make a suggestion. Chi Jen, I think, in his playing style and his movement, looks like a singles version of Zhang Nan.
Yeah, that's not completely off. We still have to see his backhand shot then. Mid-court area.
Not sure we'll see it too often in the men's singles.
No. Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it. A little bit stronger legs than Zhang Nan, but same sort of movement.
Exactly. And for those that don't remember Zhang Nan, the former Olympic mixed doubles champion and men's doubles champion from consecutive Olympics. He was some player, wasn't he? Oh my goodness. Well, that's not too shabby either.
Well done by Ginting, staying close to the net.
I think Chi Jen has to be awfully careful right now, Steen, because I think that Ginting could just start to dominate if he's not careful.
I think you're right. I look back at his results, and he's beaten Nishimoto, and then Cho and Wang Sui, as you said, but not that many non-Chinese Taipei big guns, and I think maybe it got a little bit too much for him when he was leading 17-14, lost 6 of the next 7 points, and eventually ended up losing this first game here. And I think Ginting has got him figured out at the moment.
It's well left. Now that's the way the drift I was expecting to see it all day. I've been really confused earlier on because that I felt the shuttle flew faster coming towards us.
But now we can also feel the drift here where we're sitting, that it's coming that way.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a little bit less. But most of the time it's definitely Chi playing with the drift in this second game.
Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Chi Jen. You mentioned him beating Nishimoto. Wasn't that the final of the Saeed Modi? Yeah. And Nishimoto was absolutely exhausted because he'd been in the final of the China Masters in Shenzhen the week before. I seem to remember the final took an age. Yeah, nice. Threaded it down the line. Beautiful.
4-6.
And I guess we really have to commend Chinese Taipei badminton, because there's a lot of players coming forward at the moment. It's almost like a wave of players. Lin Chunyi, who won last week, have done well. Su Li Yang.
Oh, we'll be seeing him later on today.
Is he playing Axelsen?
He is.
Yeah.
The court will need attention again. Yeah, I think that Chinese Taipei badminton has a huge gratitude towards two players in particular as far as all these emergence of singles players, and that's Tai Su-ying and Cho Tien-chen.
Yeah.
And I think that their legacy, not that they've gone yet, you know, but they've already got a legacy. We've seen it in the men's doubles with the two-time Olympic champions, Li Yang and Wang Qilin. The number of men's doubles pairs in the top 100, 14 pairs in the top 100, you know, and the same thing is happening in the two singles disciplines as well. And I think you can thank 4 players for this resurgence.
Yeah.
Or emergence. Is it resurgence or total emergence?
I think it's an emergence because previously you knew that there were a good player, a good pair from Chinese Taipei. They've won tournaments previously, but not consistently, and not with the lovely playing style that I think has inspired a lot of players to start playing badminton, and they've been breaking a pattern, saying we can actually win.
Yeah,
we can win. We're not just happy to be there. We want to win as well. What was her name? Cheng Xiaoqie, who won a bronze medal at the World Championships in women's singles, wasn't that her?
Oh, good defence. Yeah, but you're forgetting she won a silver as well.
She won a silver.
She won a silver in London in 2011 against Wang Yihan, and she'd won the bronze in Anaheim.
Yeah.
While she was World Junior Champion.
Was she?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That's just from my memory.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Thank you.
7-all. And when you think that he was 1-6 down, this is astonishing. Ooh. Full defaults, I don't understand that. Because the shuttle hit his side of the net. The shuttle never went over. So
exactly.
So how can it be a fault?
Maybe it was the fault that it was netted.
Oh my goodness. That's great effort from Qi Zhen. Having said that, Steen, I'd never get into the umpire's chair myself.
No.
There's no chance. I like his attitude on court, this man. Shot. Unbelievable. What a good rally. Super.
Well, initially in that rally, I was questioning the decision to take on Ginting in the fast-paced flat game. But he eventually got the better of him, did Qi. Even though I'm still questioning the decision. Once in a while, I think it's okay. But in general, I think Ginting would have the upper hand there.
back level.
9-all.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Third server. 10-9.
So it's a 2-point advantage for Ginting at the mid-game interval, having already won the opening game. But my goodness me, he's been made to work hard for this. So 11-9, the advantage to Anthony Ginting. Oh dear me. Service error on the resumption of play. Steen, I'm interested if you had been courtside with Chi Yu Jen. What sort of advice would you have given him?
Not to go into too many flat rallies. Use the back of the court. Depends a little bit how severe we would judge the drift to be. Otherwise, I mean, there's not a lot to do. You have to go into some rallies, but then eventually play it over or block it. And then I think I would appeal a lot to his self-confidence, and you're just as good as your opponent.
Yeah.
Just keep on going. I don't think I would change a lot. I also expect that Ginting perhaps could have a little lapse of concentration.
12-all.
It would be, if he were to win this, it would be his biggest win, the way I see it, against a non-Chinese Taipei opponent. Good shot.
That's a very good shot. Yeah, I remember some time ago that he went 3 games with Jonathan Christie, but he couldn't quite close it out. So I think you're right. I mean, if he were to win this, but I think Ginting perhaps has another gear he can go to.
I think so too. The question is whether he has that gear today consistently enough. Oi, oi, oi. There's a big gap there.
14-12. Sub-server.
Strings broken his racket, which was unfortunate to say the least. Yeah, you can clearly see that. Just snipping out the strings to release the tension right the way across the frame. Oh, he could have killed that, surely.
Wow.
Missed it.
It was lucky for Chi, because he can anticipate a body or a cross smash the next time Ginting has it. Here's backhand with a smash opportunity. Had he put it inside the line, it would have been really, really difficult for Chi.
Nice serve. That was all focused on angle there, wasn't he, rather than power, Ginting.
Server. 15 all.
Good shot. Excellent interception. I don't know if it's an interception or a smash, but that little attacking shot there with his right leg far behind, that's super difficult to defend. You're not really expecting such a tough attack. Oh, that's a beauty.
It's wide.
17-15.
Chi Yu-Jen was nowhere near it. Totally deceived. But no good from Ginting's point of view if you hit it wide.
Super important rally, this one.
Yeah. He's missed that too.
18-15.
There was the lapse of concentration from Ginting. Now can he come back like he did in the first game?
6 of the last 7 points won by Chi Yu-Jen. Short. Yeah. I'm not sure he didn't hit the net with his follow-through.
16-18.
Chi Yu-Jen. I wonder if we'll see that again.
Wipe the court, please. Wipe the court, please.
Yeah. Didn't get it, but I think Ginting has the same. He's written it on his shirt. Wonder. This is where he needs a little bit of luck, Chi Yu-Jen, to secure the second game.
Play.
Play a long drop shot, be ready for the flat. That's too close. Ooh, it still worked.
Server. 19-16.
Only 2 points away from taking the second game now. Chi Yu-Jen.
Oh, that's great by Ginting.
Server. 17-19.
Defended the first push well, did this man, but Ginting was so quick at it.
Oh, it's just wide. And Ginting is back level. 3-point deficit has been closed. So it will either be a game point or a match point, depending on who wins this rally. Oh, what a net shot.
20, match point.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Beautiful. On a run of 4 straight points, it is a match point opportunity for Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. So 4 straight points, can he make it 5 and close out the match?
Good play.
Oh!
He could have left it.
I thought it was going long too.
Yeah.
20 all.
So, yeah, I think he may have hesitated too, seeing that again. 20 all, and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Oh, that's extraordinary, isn't it? Game point now to Chi Yu-jen to level this at 1 game apiece. Missed it. It's 1 game all.
Game. Second game won by Chi Yu-jen, 22-20. 1 game all.
43 minutes into the match. Having saved a match point, Chi Yu-jen sends this to a decider.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Final game, lob ball, play.
Good opening rally to this deciding game. Whoa, that was going wide. Well, misjudgment from Ginting. And of course, one of the problems, Steen, when a player has had a match point opportunity, they fail to convert, and then all of a sudden you have to start all over again. You know, I know you coaches tell the players, you've got to put that out of your mind, but you can't.
No, and especially not if you hope to get past it a little bit easier. And this is just the second round of the tournament, so an extra game, even if he wins this one, Ginting, it might be decisive come the weekend.
Yeah.
2-1.
Oh my goodness.
And that's wrong play.
3-1.
But gee, if he's not in a good position at the net, he's got to play it away. Ginting is way too good. One big jump. And it's killed.
Oh, he's called for the medic, I think. Chen, this is a little bit concerning. He has played an awful lot of badminton over the last week or so. So the medical team have been called on.
Examination, so he must have known what the problem was himself. Cheat.
Yeah, that's well played from Ginting. Very well played.
5-1.
5 straight points. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's magnificent. How on earth did he win that rally? Chen. Caught out of position and then just whips a desperation shot across court. Just long. Well, certainly his movement, I was watching since his medical timeout, his movement seemed perfectly all right there.
Yeah.
Gee, I think we need to get hold of some of this magic spray, Steve.
Yeah. A container of it.
7-3.
What are you insinuating?
I was just thinking about myself.
You dug yourself out of a hole. Very well there, Steen.
Wow.
I don't believe it.
8-3.
Got back the net cord. It was awfully loose. Take a look at this. Oh, my goodness.
He played it backwards, Ginting.
That's amazing, isn't it? What
He
a
played
shot.
it backwards first. I think this is the decisive move.
9-3.
Yeah, I suspect so too. Well, I never like to write a player off. I've been proved wrong far too many times, but Qiyu Zhen, I think the accumulation, both physically and emotionally, they're getting to the final last week where he wasn't even seeded. That's lovely.
That reception has worked wonders
Yeah.
for Ginting, and people might think, then why keep on playing it in the forehand? Why not play it in the backhand? Because the forehand is the easier one to handle, and that's so good.
That's gone wide, and it will be an 8-point advantage as the players change ends here in this third and deciding game.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return the chair. See, second court. 11-3. Play.
I suspect the mind's willing, but the body is weak here as far as Qiyu Zhen is concerned. I mean, look, he's still giving everything there. He's, you know, desperate to try and get the shuttle back, but
He's running on empty.
he is. But isn't it great to see yet another player coming out of Chinese Taipei who's doing really well and got potential to improve more and more?
And he's just going to get even more motivated by this.
Yeah.
He's going to forget this third game because
Yeah.
it's over. But he's going to take some positives from the first two games. I think he can take positives from both games. Where the problem really occurred was that 17-14 in the first, he couldn't really, didn't really find the right tools to use in that situation. He'll get better at that.
It's a good net shot. Oof. Guessed correctly.
4-14. Change.
That's a fantastic rally.
Now that's a real example, isn't it, Steen, of just not the power in the legs anymore to get himself up to get the trajectory right on that shot. Just wide.
16-6.
We're sitting right there behind Ivanchuk on a little podium, and it's actually nice once in a while to see Ginting from this height here, because you can really sense the acceleration in his movements, both forwards and backwards.
That's a delightful shot. Oh.
Wow.
Now that was quick going forward from Ginting.
I think he's brought his own net from Jakarta.
Wow. Two points away from the quarterfinal. Good defense. Missed it, would you believe it?
Sub ball. 8-19.
Oh my goodness. What on earth happened there? Started to back off, then he thought he could go for it. Then didn't seem to play the shot.
No, it was, the shot quality was too good from Ginting.
Match point. Not this time.
9-20.
Third match point opportunity in total, taking into account the one in the second game. And this time, Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, the beaten finalist from 5 years ago, is through to the quarter-final once again. Came out strongly in the deciding game, having missed out on that match point opportunity in the second. Exactly 1 hour for his victory, and all credit to Chi Yu-jen, who has shown us that he is a force to be reckoned with now, and certainly more in the future. But Ginting through to the quarterfinal, 21-18, 20-22, 21-9 in the deciding game. Welcome back to the Hong Kong Coliseum. It is day 3 of competition here at the Li-Ning Hong Kong Open. Next up, we turn our attention to women's singles and 2 unseeded players, Poman Dewi of Indonesia up against Pompowi Chochuwong